You know, I saw this memo. This news has been flying since yesterday that the Saudi authorities has banned Nigeria's entry to their country. This is just anyways, I won't say it's false. At the same time, our federal government has already refuted this, that is a rumors. The restrictions is not general. It's not general banned on Nigerians' entry to the Saudi by the Saudi government, by Saudi authority. These entries is just restrictions. It's related to Hajj pilgrimage and tourist holder visas during the specific period of time during their pilgrimage. That is just the restriction. So this is not only Nigeria, it's 14 countries. This restriction placed on citizens of 14 countries. It's not only Nigeria and it's not general. So this restriction is based on Hajj pilgrimage and those holding tourist visas during this specific period of time, just to minimize the entry during that time, that to avoid stampede in that country. You know, during that time it's always crowded, so they try to minimize it. Now let me tell you, the 14 countries included, the reason why is people have been like taking it other way around. Anyways, let me just list the 14 countries included on these restrictions. The full list of the 14 countries affected by the visa suspension includes Algeria, number 1, Algeria, Bangladesh, Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Indonesia, Iraq, Jordan, Morocco, Nigeria, Pakistan, South Sudan, Tunisia, and Yemen. These are the 14 countries affected by this restriction. This is not general ban. If you have other visa aside from this Hajj pilgrimage, those going for pilgrimage, so you are not allowed to go at this period. Nigeria is not allowed to go this period until further notice. If you are holding a tourist visa during this period, you are not allowed to travel. If you have other visa, maybe business visa or something, you are allowed. This is not general ban. It's just for these specific reasons, for those people going on that pilgrimage, just to avoid stampede. But federal government has already refuted that it is a lie. They did not specific on the restriction to tell us, but they just refuted that it is a lie. They did not place a ban on Nigeria. Do you understand? So these are the reasons. It's not just Nigeria. Why the thing is even, why some people are saying why the thing is more serious, because of the countries included. Some people say because of the country, the terrorist country included. That's why they included Nigeria in one of those countries. No, I don't think so. This is because when you look at it, these countries have the largest Muslims that do travel to Saudi for this period, this pilgrimage. So these countries have the largest population. That's why they place this restriction, just to minimize people coming into the country during that period, to avoid stampede. You know, those people, they take life seriously, they take security seriously. So this is what they have been facing, and it's getting too much. They can't control the crowd again. That's why, imagine, India is on that list. India is not a terrorist country. Morocco is there, Tunisia is there. Those countries are not terrorist country. So Jordan is not a terrorist country, Egypt is not a terrorist country. Do you understand? So these are the reasons, because of the population. So not really because of it. This country are terrorist country. That's why they include Nigeria. No, but for other countries like Yemen, we know that Pakistan, Iraq, Sudan, and all those countries may be having their own problems, insecurity, what have you, they might be having. But this is not the reason. These are not the reasons of this suspension. Do you understand? So let's get that clear. And again, it's even better. They should not just this period, this pilgrimage. They should just ban it from Nigeria entirely. Yes, they should just ban it. Because I do not see the reasons. I do not see any reasons why federal government has to allocate money every year for this traveling. So I do not see any reason, because it's not helping us in Nigeria. If it is helping other countries, fine. It's not helping us in this country. So there's no reason of budgeting money for this every year. What's the need? If you want to go and serve God, pray to God, go with your money and pray to your God to answer your prayers, answer your country's prayer. Fine, you can do that on behalf of your country. You can do that for your country. If you believe by when you travel to Saudi, then God is going to answer our prayers. God is going to solve our problems for us. You can use your money to go. So this is not nice because of government officials, because you are connected, you are into politics, you now have opportunity, privileges that government will be budgeting money for you to travel, to go and serve God, to go and pray for what? Our own Christian, I don't think we have that privileges. That every Christian, especially when they are doing all this, especially when Redeem is doing a program, yearly program at Ibadan Expressway, Martin on Fire is doing program. A lot of churches are on that road now doing program yearly, so they don't finance that for us. The churches finance, support, subsidize the transportation for their members or even non-members for the sake of that program. Everybody try to go. They don't finance it for us. If you want to go, you go on your own. Pray for yourself. Pray for the country. So I do not see any reasons why we continue to waste money. I call it a waste. These are the wastages we have in this country, because you can imagine how much they budgeted for this last year, this year, every year. So it's not helping us. We are only wasting money for things that are not important. I'm not saying it's not important to serve God. If you want to serve God, go and serve God with your money. Government shouldn't be responsible for somebody to travel to Saudi to go and pray to God. The God is here in Nigeria. Is the God in Saudi? Is it different from the God in Nigeria? So must we go to Saudi before God answers us? So no problem. If you want to go, no problem. That's what you believe. If you have the faith. But we have been attending for many years. Nothing to show for it. The more, it's like the more we attend, the more the country gets worse. The more we attend, the more we change every election cycle, we change president, the more the country gets worse. Now we are even talking of this administration. We don't know what is going to happen next year. So there's no need, there's no point traveling or federal government responsible financing this. There's no need, there's no point. And for me, with this restriction should just continue. Yes, should just continue. Saudi should just ban us completely not to attend that program, so that federal government will stop. So that federal government will stop financing this. It's of no use. Yes, I know it's for a period of time, depend on how they are able to minimize the security, to put things in place, and before they will lift these restrictions. So now, for now, we don't know till further notice. This further notice should be forever, that this Nigeria has been banned completely to come to Saudi for prayers, the Muslim for prayers. This is not by tribe. We are not being tribalistic here. This is not being tribalistic, or this is not hatred to one region. No, everybody could testify. There is no need, there's no point. If you want to go, federal government should not be responsible for this. We Christians, we have our own too. So I have not seen every year where they budgeted money for the Christians to finance their program. Just like I said, those program, yearly program. I'm not saying it. If I are saying I'm not included, or is the Christians politicians, maybe they should also tell us. I don't know. So even if there is anything like that, federal government do finance Christians programs, whatever, they should stop. Simple. They should stop. Saudi banned us completely forever not to come into that country, so that our government will not be responsible for this. If our government will not finance this again, Christians, if government have been financing this program for them one way or the other, federal government should also stop. Any pastors want to do program, go and borrow money to do it. If any Christians want to attend that program, you should go and borrow money to attend, or you stay at home, you pray to God. After all, we have been praying, our problem continue. So what's the need? Stay at home and pray to God. Anyways, please share this video.